not only to my subscribers, but all of my viewers as well. So I want to start this battle a little early. Here's my team, using a Heatran, Dusknoir, T-Tar, Azelf, Jolteon, and King Daddy D-Mac, who gave me permission to name that himself, because obviously he is a superstar. So anyway, I started the video because I know that it's going to speed the battle up pretty quickly, and yes, you know, so that's pretty cool. Just a few things I want to say quickly. Firstly, my dog is in the room. Obviously my dog is a legend, but we don't need to discuss that. Let's change the colour of this, give it some sort of goldness. Alright, so the second thing I want to say was TheMoovinMiltank, all one word. Check it out on YouTube. Absolutely amazing guy, deserves way more subs, absolutely awesome battler. I have a battle against him right here, right now, exclusive for the TKF tournament. As you guys might remember, I wasn't partaking in that tournament, but the winner had the option to fight me or not. If they fought me, they got an extra poke and a shout out. If they didn't, they just took the 2 pokes and ran. But yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at the battle before I talk about it anymore. So I really don't want this to go too fast. If I think it needs to be sped up, I'll speed it up a bit. So he's going to go into his Not Scizor, which is obviously a Scyther, which is pretty cool. And I'm going to lead out with my Scarfed Ran, obviously, which is pretty cool. So he's going to switch out now and go into, surprise, surprise, Miltank, which is awesome. And my dog will not shut up. Shut up, boy. Good boy. So I'm just going to lead out with the Scarfed Eruption. I'm pretty sure it's going to do a really nice, healthy amount of damage. I'm max attack, max special attack, but I don't think I'm actually a specially offensive nature, so I'm as max as you can get. So I'm just going to go for the second eruption, hoping for the kill, like maybe max random damage calculation or something, but no. Because of the leftovers, I am definitely going to get air raped, which kind of sucks. So his Miltank's going to hold on with like focus sashness, even though it's not sashed, which is just pretty epic. Yeah, he's going to T-Wave my Heatran, which is like whole strategy gone, because obviously Scarfed, restricted to 1 move, Power Hexed. It just really kind of doesn't work. So he's going to go for the Milk Drink, and I'm just going to stay in, and I have no idea. I guess I'm going to go for another eruption since I'm Scarfed. One thing I wanted to quickly quote in the TheMoovinMiltank is, yeah, Power Hex sucks. That's not the quote. The quote was, Shedinja Life Orb for the win. Because obviously, I mean, that's just so, I'm not even going to talk about it, it's just so incredibly cool. So anyway, he's going to go with the Seismic Toss now, and just hopefully kind of slowly wear this thing down. I really don't know why I'm staying in at the moment, but I'm just going to give the eruption again. And I'm really not sure whether this thing's holding the thick fat ability or the scrappy ability, because I mean, I personally run scrappy on my Miltanks, just because obviously, you know, they send in ghost types to counter Seismic Toss or whatever, and they're like, hey, whoa dude, what the fuck, because you like spray them with like, yeah, anyway, it's pretty cool. So he's going to go for the Milk Drink, and I'm going to switch out into my Tion because, well, he's 394, which is max speed, and his special attack's not actually that great. I think it's only about 217, which is really poor for Jolteon. But, you know, I mean, you can't really, yeah. So he's going to switch out into Venusaur, and instead of going for the predictable T-Bolt, I'm actually going to go for the HP Ice, which is really sweet because, I mean, I was expecting maybe an Electivire or another Jolteon possibly, but he switches into Venusaur, and I thought, okay, this is epic, but it does nothing, probably due to a high special defense and a really poor special attack, but some things must be sacrificed. So I'm going to go for the Magnet Rise, just in case he goes for the Earthquake, but he doesn't. He goes for the Leech Seed, and I'm thinking, okay, fuck, this is not good. So I'm really I really have to switch out at the moment. By the way, I'm thinking about putting some music on this video. Obviously, I do that after I record, so it might sound a bit weird when the video is already up. But yeah, just bear with me. I'm sure I'll stick on some sort of track anyway, just kind of get in the ambient mood. So I'm going to switch out to Azelf now, because I'm thinking if he does EQ, it's not going to matter because this thing's out. Yeah, he goes for the Sludge Bomb, which is going to be a 2-hit KO. It doesn't look it, but it will be, which kind of sucks. So he's now going to get his lefties back and be at full health again. I know I'm going to outspeed, so I'm just going to hit off the Flamethrower. And I really could have taken this thing out a lot quicker, but I mean I didn't. And let's just go ahead and hit that button right there, which should speed this up a little bit. So he's going to go for a sludge bomb, and I didn't want it to speed up that much. Holy fuck! But yeah, I'm going to get the toxic, which means that is a 2-hit KO. It's like I'm psychic, but I'm not. If I was, I'd be mincing that Venusaur. Oh, why? Because it's poison type. So I'm going to lead this thing out, and he's going to switch out and go into this. I was predicting anything but that, so I go for the Earth Power. Yeah, I mean, it's going to do a nice healthy chunk, which tells me he is thick fat ability, because I think my Eruption would have definitely done at least 3/4 damage if he wasn't. So I was predicting the, what was I predicting there? The milk drink, that's why I switched, but unfortunately I do get S-tossed, which pretty much sucks. And I'm going to predict him to predict me to go for the hidden power on the switch, but I'm not. I'm going to go for the T-Bolt because I double predict. I'm not actually sure if he did predict that or something, but you know, I just went for it anyway because I'm cool like that. So I'm just going to keep banking on my lefties here, and hopefully I'm going to T-Bolt this and it's going to die. And it does, which is really cool because that thing was a pain in the ass. A really good Miltank though, obviously. What would you expect from the TheMoovinMiltank? So now he's going to go into this. And this pretty much raped, I have to say. So he's going to get up an SD, and I was like, oh fuck. I was kind of banking on him to kind of hit me. But this is cool because he goes for the Ice Punch, and now I'm going to sub. And people are like, why would you do that? Well, you'll find out. So he's going to go for an Ice Punch as predicted. And I'm just going to go for the lovely and healthy Pain Split. Obviously is a great combination. It will do a nice amount of damage, far more than this Dusknoir could ever do. But he kind of screws me over now and goes for the SD, and I was like, oh, are you kidding? So I mean, that is pretty lame. He's going to go for the SD'd Ice Punch, and this causes a major problem. Predicted another SD there, so I went for the headbutt. But I mean, I knew it wasn't going to do shite all. So I'm going to go into King Daddy D-Mac, which is, yeah, as I mentioned before, he did give me permission to name it that, which is super sweet. And I make a really bad switch and just completely fodder him off, which is just so pathetic. I mean, obviously King Daddy D-Mac, hello, and then I send that in. I was like, whoa, what am I doing? But yeah, I'm going to send in this thing, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, I'll outspeed this, and no, I get extreme speeded. So I was like, damn, 3 turns, 2 pokes down. So I'm just going to go for the Shadow Sneak to finish off this Lucario, and it does, which is super cool. I was fearing the extreme speed, and then I remembered that I'm a ghost type, and I was like, oh, okay. So he's going to send in this thing, and he said he completely forgot I had Shadow Sneak. So I just go for it, and I know a Gengar with max defense EVs will live just over half, but it doesn't have any, so yeah, he's going to make the sub, and it's not going to happen. So he's going to switch out into Gay to take the Shadow Sneak, which is really bad, because I saw this thing, and I was like, okay, I have 1 attempt at taking this thing down, possibly 2 if he's still alive, I believe it is. So I switch out and go into my Heatran, who is still alive, and yeah, I take the Shadow Claw, and I was thinking, that's strange, I was predicting a Smogon set or something, but no. So he sent in his Venusaur as fodder. It is going to take the Flamethrower, not very well. It is going to die. But I am max special attack for my nature. So now he's going to go into Jose again, and he's going to go for the Focus Blast. Now, I didn't want to over-predict and switch into my Dusknoir, because if he'd have predicted that and gone Shadow Ball, I would have lost the match. So I'm really glad I made that play, which is sweet. So now I go into Dusknoir, and he's going to switch out and go to not Scizor, and I'm thinking, oh shit, it's over. I go for a Shadow Sneak as a last pitiful attempt, and what do you know, I crit. I am really sorry, dude. That did really suck, and it probably determined the outcome of the match, more than likely. So, I mean, I do have massive defense CVs and stuff, so I know I could have taken that thing down. I mean, I could have won maybe without the crit, I'm not sure. I mean, it's really hard to say, but nonetheless, it happened, and I'm still sorry about it. So I am going to Shadow Sneak, and he's going to go back into Gay, and I'm thinking, okay, I've got 1 shot at taking this down now. So I go into my T-Tar. Whoa, my phone is ringing during a recording? Are you kidding me? And it's... No. Whoa. One sec. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So yeah, I'm just going to go for the Fire Punch right off the bat, and I'm going to turn my phone on silent as well while I quickly record this. And And yeah, he's going to go for the S-Toss, hoping to wear this down after the Toxic. And I'm thinking, okay, I should be able to still get a D-Dance up and still do some major damage, which is pretty cool. So again, I'm going to go for the D-Dance. I think this is actually my only D-Dance while I'm on the way. So I go for the D-Dance, he goes for the S-Toss, and I'm thinking, okay, that's not too bad. I'm going to be able to live that. And stop, no. Okay, that's a text, that's cool. So yeah, I'm going to take the poison damage, and that sucks. However, this turn I am going to go for the Fire Punch, hoping I can do a nice amount of damage, or at least burn to get the 2H KO. But I crit, which really sucks. So sorry about that, dude. Again, that was a really, really lucky kind of crit. And I mean, both of us were just like disappointed by all of the crits and stuff. We didn't want them to happen. So yeah, I mean, that sucked. So now I go into Dusknoir and I'm thinking I've lost. And he sends this out and I was like, okay, sweet. Shadow Sneak. Bam, and down goes Gengar. I nearly called it Gliscor. So that is an absolutely incredible match, bro. Absolutely incredible. I was super happy at how it turned out. I mean, apart from all the crits and that you know, I am really sorry about that. But so those that are familiar with the rules of the tournament, it was if you win the tournament, you get 2 custom Pokemon to your specification. 100% you can have whatever you want, or you can choose to challenge me, and if you win you get 3 Pokemon and a shout out as well. Unfortunately I did beat Miltank, but because he gave me such a great battle, and I'm a nice guy obviously, I've decided that Miltank will have 2 completely custom Pokemon and a shout out. So shout out, what I mean is, if Miltank, if you want to leave comments on all of my new vids that I'll be posting, I will be leaving a shout out for you in the next 3 or so of my videos, which is pretty cool. I will do what I can to promote your channel also, which is super sweet. And hopefully you can get the subs you deserve, because you're an absolutely awesome battler and an awesome YouTuber, and you really do deserve some subs. So let's all go and visit his channel and sub him up. So thanks for the awesome battle, dude. Thanks for ending my tournament on such a great note. I could not be happier. Thumbs up for Miltank's great battle and his great channel, and obviously thumbs up for my absolute pro narration. I'm kidding. Have fun, guys. Subscribers at the top and like is down in the bottom left. Don't forget to comment.